G'day and welcome to Aussievision. It's Kyriakos here. Today we speak to one of the 11 artists competing at Eurovision Australia Decides 2022 on the Gold Coast this weekend. They're going to smash out some powerful electronica and give us guitars and drums with the song Dreamer. It's Ashley from Voyager. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. Hello.
Now, you've made it to the Gold Coast. What's the scene like so far in Queensland there?
I have not seen very much of Queensland while I've been here. I've been inside a car, I've been in the airport, and I've been at the stage, and I've been in my hotel room. And I believe that's all I'm going to see for the next couple of days. But yeah, when you get to see the venue and the staging, there's nowhere else I'd like to see.
Now, when we last spoke to you guys, we spoke to Danny, and it was just before Dreamer was about to drop. Since then, your music video has passed 100,000 views on YouTube. It's in 1 month. It's one of your top 10 most viewed YouTube videos on your channel. What's the reception been like since the release of Dreamer?
It's been incredible. We've never had anything do as well as this one. Like we've been pushing, really, really hard. And we had that goal of 100K views before we got on our flight. And we managed to get it just on the night before because I was staying. I knew it was going to happen. I'm like, I'm going to stay up until it gets 100K and then I'll be able to sleep. But no, everyone's been like so supportive and like, just frothing over the tune. So that's been really cool.
Now, Dreamer has been very popular with the Eurovision community. And your song was number one in our Aussievision Australia Decides poll. It was number one amongst our Aussievision team, our team ranking. It was number two in our music industry jury ranking as well. So how does it feel seeing your entry Dreamer really resonating with lots of people?
Yeah, I have to say I've been like relentlessly looking at all of the Aussievision material and listening to everything. We've said it to ourselves a whole bunch of times. It doesn't feel real at all. Like we've got no idea how to handle it. Every time we hear something like that, like the jury vote or the public vote, and people are really into it, it's almost like it's something we're not used to at this level, and we're just so stoked. Like it makes the whole event just like that much sweeter. Just can't wait to get on stage and do it for realsies.
Now, in Australian Decides First, we have an entry celebrated by beer. You've released a collaborative Dreamer in the Sky Juicy IPA. There we go, right there. Can you tell us more about it? How can we get our hands on it?
Unfortunately, unless you're from Perth, you might not be able to get your hands on it just yet. But there might be some touring in our future, and we'll have to bring a few of these on the road. You see, as a very very rabid fan of craft beer, I can tell you that it needs to be kept cold at all times. It doesn't travel very well because it's not pasteurized. It's a very authentic product. And also, I need to save a significant supply for myself, so there's not that much left.
What kind of taste does it have? What flavors does it have?
So it's described as a juicy IPA. It's 6.4%, but it does not taste like it's 6.4%.
Right.
I had a couple today already without even realizing that they've gone that quickly. It's like super fruity. It's got like a nice minerally kind of background. It's like for this kind of weather where it's pretty warm, a little bit humid, it's the perfect refresher. It all came about so fast. Hey, like we were talking to Bright Tank Brewery, which is a craft brewery in Perth, and also Lumberpunks Axe Throwing, which is just around the corner from Bright Tank. And we all just got together and said, let's collaborate, let's make a beer to celebrate this event. And there's a listening party with the Perth Eurovision Club, the Euro Club at Bright Tank to do that. And we're hopefully going to get some axe throwing in and then go for a couple of beers at some point when we get home.
Sounds very exciting.
It's fun. This is something I've been dreaming of for years. I used to work at a brewery and
I've
had my fair share of beers. So to get to this point, it's just been stunning.
Now, you started rehearsals on the Big Australia Decides stage. What can you tell us about the staging?
I can't tell you very much. I will brag and say that I am the tallest out of everyone on the stage now because I get the nice big tall drum riser. I do sacrifice the fact that I can't really get up and move around very much, but that's fine. I'm on top. It's all good. We're all there. We've got all our instruments. We're all punishing them quite hard. The lighting array here is absolutely insane. yeah, it's mind blowing, all the production that they have here with the screens and the huge lighting array and everything like that. And we've got a nice stage that we can work really hard as well. Just yeah, it's a dream come true.
Now with your performance and your performance of Dream on the weekend, what story will Voyager be telling us on stage?
Ooh, I think we're gonna kind of build a little bit for, you know, we're gonna keep it a tiny bit subtle at the start, but at the same time we're the bombastic rock band here. You know, it's not going to stay that way for long. So I think what we're aiming for is that big wake up call. You know, you might think you're going into another sort of chilled Eurovision track, and then very quickly it's just going to punch you in the face. Yeah, get you on the edge of your seat, or preferably out of it.
Sounds good. And we know that with all the other artists, you're in a bubble at the moment because of the COVID situation. Have you bumped into any other of the Australia Decides artists so far?
Yeah, we have. Just about 20 minutes ago, we bumped into Sean Miley Moore and Charlie. Got to see Jude York and Andrew, and yeah, I think that's it so far. Oh, Sheldon, yeah, we bumped into Sheldon on the lift as well. Everyone's actually downstairs at like a little artist mingling party at the moment, having just a chilled drink and a bit of a chat with Dylan Lewis as well. And yeah, looks like that's a lot of fun. But it's great. That's about the only people we've seen apart from the crew and everyone at Eurovision so far. And everyone looks absolutely fabulous, I must say.
What message do you have for your fans, people watching that will be watching on the night, the whole of WA, all your supporters who will be cheering on from the sold out Bright Tank viewing party ahead of Australia Decides? Yeah, what message do you have for them?
I mean, the first part is just like biggest thanks for all the support so far. Like, yeah, we feel like massive rock stars. and the main message is please just get out and vote on the 26th. Watch the performance, get your votes in, get us to Turin. We'll make sure we rock that stage and do you all proud.
Well, we cannot wait to see what you have planned on at Australia Decides on the Gold Coast this weekend. All the best, Ashley, and thank you very much for joining us at Aussievision today.
Thank you so much, and thanks for all the support, Aussievision. It's been so cool.
Thank you.
We'll be all proud too.